And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season with Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. You know, Doris, with all the fanfare of opening night, it must be tough for the players to keep their focus.
Yeah, I think obviously there's a ton of excitement because you put the offseason to use trying to improve your skill as a player, but you love the game of basketball. It's hard not to get amped up. You know, it's just the mature players who are able to. Channel that in the right direction.
Now the starting group for the visitors.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
You get the sense there is a level of intensity right out of the gates.
There's a screen by Washington. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
Mitchell kicks to Hunter. To the right side. For 3. The shot misses.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
A little over a minute gone here in the first.
That is not possible. What we just... is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. A rebound by Washington. Powell against Mitchell. Up top, Powell. With the shot. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now, here's Hunter. Puts one up from 19. Powell pulls it in.
Boy, just 1 for 4. A little brisky right now.
There's a screen by Washington. 6 on the shot clock, and that one drops.
Boy, 4 for 4 to get things started. Must have been a good shoot-around this morning.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. While we have a chance, let's take a look at the teams that led the NBA in rebounding last season.
Boy, their rebounding last year was phenomenal. Great fundamentals, aggressive to the ball. That helped them pull down a lot of second chances.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Here's Hunter. Softly drops in the floater.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
Gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Pass to Washington. Outside, Davis. Clock at 4. Buries the long-range jumper. 7 points in the game.
Are you kidding? 5 for 5, and they just got started.
Texas trails by 7. Mitchell outside. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Lets it go with a 3. Buries it from three-point range.
We're real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Misses the layup. The Longhorns have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Hunter with the screen on Powell. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Longhorns shooting their first free throws of the night right here. The first free throw is good, so both teams changing it up here.
2 shots.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Davis surveying the floor. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. First trip to the line for him here.
At the line for the away team.
Free throw good. Davis. Prince is checked in for Hunter. He doesn't get the second one. Texas trails by 4. Prince kicks to Mitchell. Tries from 16. A shot, no good.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just 1 pass more?
Texas shooting to start out this game about 43%. Three-pointer. And another miss by Texas. Pass to Davis. Fades and shoots. Texas grabs the miss.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Here we go.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a... Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Inside. Cunningham on the wing. Shot clock at 5. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played, and that one good. 11 points in the game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just spanning the frame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
From outside the arc, hits it from 3-point range.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, Commissioner Silver has been direct. The NBA is hoping for more competitive All-Star games. They've said as much before, but last year's high-scoring All-Star game did precede the league's not-so-subtle move to cut down on foul calls and allow for more defense overall. They are trying to get it right. Kevin?
And it couldn't be a great game without defense, so we like the direction. DA, thank you. Texas trails by 13. Johnson with it. And it's Tyson with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Right there. Fader on the way, and no good, trying to use the glass.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
From past the arc, a shot missing. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Texas. 15-point game.
And in their 2 matchups last season, they came up empty both times. Not really too shocking when you see how they fared overall.
Cunningham for 3. That's no good, but only his first miss in 6 shots.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:57 left now here in the second.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
For Texas, they've gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. So it's both teams making substitutions here. 1:46 left in the second quarter. Back to Mitchell. On the wing, Johnson. He has 6. Pocket 6. And he uses the glass on the way. Johnson's got 8.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
Texas trails by 17. 1:09 left in the first half of basketball. To the paint. Tries again. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
There's 47 seconds left in the first half. And that one's in. He's only missed 3 of 13.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Goes back up. A rebound by Washington. Doing extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. Pass to Davis. And, oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
Hello.
Well, I think for Texas, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone starts out undefeated. It is a... And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for the visiting team.
Well, we all saw it. They've blown this game wide open with the three-point shot.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Up 19. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, Doris, assists aren't just a point guard stat any longer, are they? A lot of big men in the league can distribute very well.
Yeah, Kev, it's really striking to me how multi-dimensional every single position in the NBA has become. As you said, bigs can pass, point guards can attack the cup and score. The game is becoming more and more skilled.
Takes a three. Good on the three-point shot.
Well, more and more you see big men working on the outside shot, and this guy has one of the better ones in the league.
And for Texas. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Number 14.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
On the free throw, no good. Texas trails by 20. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Launches a three. The shot, no good. Out to the right wing. Washington passes to Powell. They grab their own miss. And it's Washington missing. Texas shooting the ball at 42%. To the middle. A rebound by Washington. Washington's got his sixth rebound on the night.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
Pass to Davis. 6 to shoot. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Slow rotation there defensively, and he gets a wide open look from mid-range.
And I'll tell you, look up at the scoreboard. That's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Coming onto the floor, substitution on the court.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. The Trey trains it from beyond the arc. He's got 29 points.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds. Of tricks up his sleeve.
Pass to Mitchell. Johnson outside. Now here's Hunter. He's guarded by Davis. Hunter no good.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring.
Third quarter. Quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Back to Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good off the back of the rim.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Texas grabs the miss. Mitchell's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Hunter. And another miss by Texas.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Washington with a screen on Hunter. Second chance effort, and it's laid up and in by Washington. Washington's got his second bucket tonight.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Johnson outside. Trying to get something going. And another miss by Texas.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Beyond the arc. Sinks the triple.
And the three-point shot has just been money so far tonight.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Longhorns. Banked in off the glass. Johnson's got 10.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Washington with the screen on Johnson. Pass to Washington. Count the basket. Washington's got 6 points in the quarter.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Here's Hunter. And that one comes up a bit short.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Basket good. Hunter's got his second bucket of the game to go.
He's obviously hit a bit of a dry spell here. Only 1 of 5 this quarter.
There's a minute 34 left here in the third quarter. Pass to Davis from deep. Bangs home the trifecta. He's got 10.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Here's Hunter. Here's Johnson. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
And that one is hammered home.
You know, they barely needed other contributions. This lead has been built through his offense.
Texas shooting 31% here in the third. Offensively, they are looking bleak. Mitchell outside. Texas moving it around. Pass to Hunter. Over Davis. Great D that time from Davis.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
27 seconds left in the third quarter. The shot by Powell, no good. Texas shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. Hunter, no good.
This guy has not been a factor at all in this quarter, and it has hurt the team.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Johnson from outside, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so the road team gets the W in this one. A resounding victory for them. And, Greg, in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Greg